So I'm back. I had to take a break and I had to step away from YouTube for a little bit. And I hope that's okay with you that I did that. I did get quite a lot of messages from people, especially like this week, saying I haven't heard from you a while, are you okay? People have noticed that I closed down my Etsy store and things like that. I needed to do that. Etsy has become something really, really big for me, and it's a big part of my life. It's still not in a place where I'm making enough money to leave my other job. So because of that, I am currently working full time and then dealing with a lot of Etsy orders. Now, don't get me wrong, I am eternally grateful for all of those orders that come in. It makes me so hopeful for the future and I'm so beyond blessed with them. But what happened is I was working my bum off for a supermarket over Christmas and orders were building up in their hundreds and I wasn't dealing with them at all. I was just too tired and I didn't have enough time. And then by the time it came after Christmas, I had 100+ orders to do and I couldn't see the time for me to do everything. I felt very anxious about it. I felt like I was letting people down and I felt like I was letting myself down because this channel and my Etsy store is building a lot of momentum and I love it. But I felt like if I had to close the Etsy store, I'd lose that momentum and everything would fall to nothing. So it was a very difficult decision to stop posting for a week or two and to close the Etsy store temporarily. But I needed to do it because I could see the red flags in the future that my mental health was going to decline if I carried on the way that I was going to. So what I did is I temporarily closed the Etsy store. So I stopped taking orders and I stopped posting YouTube videos because I had to fulfill the promises that I gave people that they were going to get their order on time. And in the most part, I managed to do that. And I'm eternally grateful and thankful to everybody who was patient with me. There was only like 1 or 2 people that were a bit rude, but I mean, you paid a lot of money, so I completely understand it. I'm back on track. I'm pleased about that. So I actually managed to clear all of my Etsy orders and I reopened my Etsy store a couple of days ago and it's like nothing happened. The orders are coming in just as normal as they did. So I had no reason to be worried about anything. So thank you to everybody who's continued to support me. It means so much, but I'm in a much better place now. I've done some stuff to the Etsy store as well where I've extended the shipping times a little bit so that it gives me breathing room, so that if I do get a day where I get 30, 40, 50 orders in a day, which has happened and can happen, I have a lot of time to stagger the production so that I can still get it to you in time and I don't feel anxious. Because the last thing I want is something that gives me so much joy, such as making products for you and making videos for you. I don't want that to turn into something that gives me anxiety because then it's not worth it to me. Anyway, we're in a video today, so let's do the video. So you've missed out on a couple bits from me and we've missed on check-in for last week. We've missed out an Etsy stuffing. Truthfully, I did do those, but I did them off camera because I knew I wasn't going to post them and I knew I didn't have time to edit them. So I've still budgeted because budgeting is a part of my life and I need to do it. I'm not going to refilm them and edit them and do anything like that. I'm just going to start from where we are today. So today's video is going to be January week 4 check-in and the January budget closeout. So we're going to do that today. That's going to be fun. January was a good month for me, so I'm going to go ahead and do that with you. Let's go ahead and take a look in my budget sheets. Okay, so here we are in the January exclusive calendar that is available with a budget with Ira budget sheets. We're going to start with my spending from the 7th and work our way through the 13th. So on the 7th, I spent £7.15 on lunch and bits at work. And then I spent £25 from my clothing sinking fund. I bought myself some pajamas and some slippers, lovely and comfortable. I spent £3.15 on lunch at work on the 8th. And then after work, Jake and I went shopping for groceries, and we did spend under the £50, but we forgot bags, so I had to buy a couple of bags. So it's £50 and 9, not worried about that. Gas and electric came out on the 10th, and that was £120 as expected. The water bill came out, it was £125.53, and that came from my sinking fund. And I spent £4.77 from my personal spending. I also had to dip into my stag do sinking fund on the Tuesday because there was a bill for £40 that I needed to pay for. I put £20 of petrol into my tank. And while I was doing that, I needed to inflate one of my tyres, but the machine only took cards, so I had to do an unbudgeted spend of 30p, which, you know, I'm not paying that. I bought lunch that day at work, and it was £3.15. Lunch the next day was £3.15. And then on the 13th, I bought some bits for dinner, and that was £10.30. Okay, so that's what my week looked like. Not too bad with spending. Shall we go ahead and check in and see what that means for us for the month? Okay, so here we are with the weekly check-in. Let's go ahead and start by filling in everything that we know. Okay, so looking at spending last week, we spent £31.67, which should leave me with £8.33. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 30. 3. So in the adventure jar, I'm going to put the 33, and I'm just going to keep the 8 to the side for now till I decide what I'm going to do with it. For groceries, we spent £50 and 9, so there is nothing to roll over. The 9p I just put on my card, I think, or I don't know what I did, but like it's not there, so nothing to worry about. And for petrol, I spent £20, which should leave me with £10. And here's my petrol envelope, and that's the 10. For unbudgeted, there was an unbudgeted spend of 30p, which I'm not mad at. It is what it is. So for last week, I spent £102 and 6, and I'm not rolling anything over. That is all of the check-ins for January done. Not too bad. I think, considering I've had 4 weeks, there has only been one overspend of 30p, and I probably could have even just used my spending money. No, I couldn't because I had to use a card. It was going to happen no matter what, so 30p is not the end of the world, so cool. Right, let's tackle what we're going to do with this money. So if you remember at the start of this video, I said that the water bill had come out and it was £125. I actually put £25 a week away for water, so at the time of the bill I had £150, and this same thing happened to me 6 months ago. So I'm quite satisfied with how much I've been saving. So I've got an extra £25 here, so let's do something with that as well. Okay, so let's start with how much we've got. So I've got 20, 30, 35, 40, £43. Have I done 43? I haven't. Let's do a £43 envelope, because that's quite a big one out of the way. Not going to make an envelope today because I am retiring this petrol envelope, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this one, because that's nice recycling as well. So, oh, it'd be nice to spend that £40 just on junk, but that's why I'm in the situation I'm in. So, great habits, £43 done. Let's get some washi tape. Okay, and that is the £43 envelope done. Okay, so we're now in the paycheck bill tracker. This is my budget for January, and this gets me up to the 13th of January. So now we're gonna look and see how well I did against everything. So yeah, so let's start with income. So I did take that £407.24 through, and I got paid £1,963.11, and Jake gave me £915.78, which was £3,286.13. The gas and electric did come out, it was £120. My phone bill didn't, so I'm not sure why. I know it was more the last month, I don't get it, but that's zero. So I'm just gonna add all of this up. So that came up to 1394.51. And when we take that away from our 3286.13, that left me with 1891.62. So pretty much where we need it to be. So in terms of the envelopes, I did exactly what I was supposed to do. So £160 to spending, £200 to groceries, £120 to petrol, and £30 to haircut, which was £510. Let me start this again. 1891.51 minus 510. 1381.51. Perfect. And then I put £25 to water. I did do £100 to car maintenance. All of these were correct as well, because I stuffed that at the very start of the month. So that came to 195. So when I take 195 from this, that left me with 1,186.51. So like 50 quid up all the way through. I didn't get an overdraft fee, so this was debt closed out. £985.59. And then, yep, this was correct. I put £80 to emergency fund, £98 to envelope challenge, and then I did put all of that to rollover. So £57.04, and that's all buffer. I'm happy with that. Okay, so that is January's budget all done and dusted. Like, it worked out all right for me. Nice to retire these glitters now, and I'm really excited to show you February. Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals. Thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. I also love it when you support this channel, and this channel has seen a lot of support. So thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so, because it means the world to me. We are getting really close to 2K subscribers now. So that's an immense, I didn't even think that was gonna happen for us. So wow. It also means a lot if you like this video and if you also comment. And if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. And that's about all I have for you this week. I'm going to start slow and build back up because, yeah, I'm really happy. I'm so happy to be doing this. So yeah, thank you. I will see you again in a couple of days because I want to share with you what we got from Etsy a couple of weeks ago, because it was absolutely ginormous, and I think you'll understand why I need to take some time off soon. So thank you very much. I'll see you soon, and goodbye. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful budget. I'll see you soon, bestie. Bye-bye. And a massive welcome to our newest patron, Angela Reeve. Thank you so much for supporting me. Now, if you'd like to become a patron and support me over on there, please make sure you take a look at the link in the description. You will not regret it, bestie.